honourable members, Mr. Gujral has discussed with me also, and with the honourable minister, and Mr. Derek O'Brien has raised this issue that there is a dichotomy in this bill that for selling a child, the punishment would be 5 years, and for giving drugs to a child, the punishment would be 7 years. So on the principle of proportionality, that selling is a harsher crime and therefore should have been higher than giving drugs. That's the argument which has been raised. Prima facie, there is weight in the argument. I'll just clarify that there is a little bit of a going in circles in order to understand this. If the honourable members may just read section clause 88 of this Act. Now, both selling a minor or a major, trafficking in a human being, as also giving drugs, trafficking is already an offence. These are offences under the Penal Code. These are also offences under the Narcotics Act. So these are already existing offences. So even if this Act was not there, these would be existing offences. Now, clause 88 says, where an act or omission constitutes an offence punishable under this Act and also under any other law for the time being in force, then notwithstanding anything contained in any such law, the offender found guilty of such offence shall be liable for punishment under such law which provides for punishment which is greater in degree. So clause 88 says, if the same offence is an offence under two different acts, then the greater of the two punishments shall apply to him. And therefore, Mr. Derek O'Brien and Mr. Naresh Gujral's concern that the punishment for trafficking in a minor is lesser than drugs, section 370 of the Indian Penal Code says, whoever for the purpose of exploitation recruits, transports, harbours, transfers or receives a person or persons by using threats, etc., etc. And then in subsection 2, whoever commits an offence of trafficking shall be punished with rigorous imprisonment of a term which shall not be less than 7 years, but which may extend to 10 years. And subclause 3 says, if you indulge in trafficking of more than one person, then it will be life imprisonment. So under clause 88, the harsher of the two punishments will apply, and under section 370 of the Indian Penal Code, the minimum punishment is already 7 years. So actually, even though this bill has mentioned that punishment, in terms of interpretation of the section, it's the punishment under section 370 which will apply. So there is no inconsistency as it on a first reading.
16 से 18 करना, 18 से 16 करना, ये मकसद नहीं, बल्कि ये मकसद होना चाहिए कि इसमें सुधार कैसे लाई जा सके। आज मैं ये कहती हूं कि आप 16 क्यों कर रही हैं, आप 12 और 13 ही कर दीजिए।